Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Linda and I'm the content creator here at the Dairy for Ginger. Today I'm going to be sharing just a little bit of what I have been trying to do for my weekly meal plans. I don't consider myself an expert at it, but I do feel like I have something to offer in that I'm not good at it. So I've had to develop strategies that help me do it, because I do like meal planning, like the idea of it anyways. So that's something that I have been working on a lot and trying to figure out different ways to get myself, I guess, just so that I have the ability to do it. Because whenever I do meal plan and I do meal prep, I do find that it makes the week simpler. But the one thing that I find that makes it a lot more difficult is sticking to the plan. And I can imagine that's also a problem for other people. So I wanted to share some of the things that I do that make it so that it's not this rigid, structured meal plan for the week. So I'm going to show you, I have my meal plan here. It's a scrawl, it's a mess, and I have notes on there of other things that I'm doing this week. But also I kind of just make I plan out my big parts of the meal. And then if I can get some of that prepped in advance, that's what I work towards. I don't work on getting everything done because that's not really realistic for me. And since I am a stay-at-home mom, I do have more time to cook. And that is one of the things that I do, is I spend a lot of time cooking. But what I like is that I find that when I do my meal prep like this, it frees me up to cook more other things, which you don't have to do. If you meal plan and then you end up making just what you meal plan, that's great. But I find that when I meal plan, my goal is to also prep food on Monday. And so I did that yesterday, and I'm going to show you what I have, what I got done. I have a few recipes that I will link below with those. All right, so this is by no means the whole meal for the week. What, sweetheart? But what I did make is I mix up a large batch of meatloaf and meatball mix, and then I make both. So I have meatballs for one meal, and then I will have meatloaf for another. And then I also cut up fries, and you can actually I have a recipe that I really like that I make in the oven, but since I'm doing meatloaf with it, I don't want to bake my fries in the oven because I can't get them as crispy. And then the other things that I made are just some breakfast items. So I did breakfast sausage for my daughter because she likes those. And then I made these random things that we had for lunch also yesterday, but I sent them with my husband for his breakfast. They're like a potato sausage biscuit, and they turned out really well. I think I'll make them again. I don't have a recipe for that. I just had a spur of the moment idea. And then for these, this is also one I haven't finished the recipe for. I'm not completely happy with it, but they taste good, but it's not one that I would share with you yet. So here, those are just pumpkin muffins, and they're chocolate chip pumpkin muffins with oatmeal. But anyway, so that is basically what I have done for the week. I don't plan to cook supper Thursday. We might do snacks or something. But anyway, so I have meals for Tuesday and Wednesday basically, and then we'll see what happens on Friday. I have just an easier recipe for then. Yeah, but so the thing about meal planning that I find for myself, and probably I'm sure some of you can relate, is like is that I like to cook things more spur of the moment. I find it difficult to follow a completely structured meal plan. And so kind of what I've decided to do that works for me is I plan things out that I can prep, and once I have them prepped, I can kind of put them together with whatever meal I kind of feel like. So while not every meal is completely prepared and planned out, which is ideally what I'd like to get to, right now it's like, if I don't feel like cooking meatloaf tonight, I could cook the meatballs. And then I could also do like my oven baked fries. And so that's kind of how I've gone about it, and what I have found to be quite helpful for me and my, I guess, sporadic nature. What? Oh, this guy? She wants me to get this guy going for her. I'm going to start sharing more of my meal planning because something that I've been working on for the last 3 years on and off. And I do feel like while I take some steps forward, I also take some steps backwards, but I think that that's good because as I go, I just continue to get better at it. And like yesterday, I had to force myself to do my meal prep work because I wasn't quite wanting to do it, but I was like, no, I know that this is going to make my week easier. And so I have done that. And now tonight, my supper, I can enjoy cooking it a little bit more because most of the prep work is done. Like I'm going to deep fry the fries, but I don't actually have to cut them up. I just have to get them out and dry them, throw my meatloaf in the oven. And then I'm going to cut up some tomatoes to go with it. And I don't know if we'll have another veggie. We'll see. I might do a frozen veggie that I cook. But that is how I go about meal planning. And I will share some of the recipes that I used in the description down below. So make sure that if this is your first time here to give me a like and a follow. And until next time, thank you.